Hello everybody, my name is Faridullah Mazai and today we are going to talk about eccentricity of an ellipse and circles of an ellipse. What's eccentricity of an ellipse? Eccentricity is the ratio between the distance of two foci over major axis of an ellipse. It means that distance between foci is f prime f, which is equal to 2c, and major axis of an ellipse, which is a prime, is equal to a. So in here we can say that eccentricity of an ellipse is 2c over 2a. As you know, as I write in here, eccentricity is denoted by letter E. E is equal to 2c over 2a. We can cancel this 2 with this one, so we will have c over a. This is the eccentricity of those ellipses that their foci lie on horizontal axis. For those ellipses that their foci lie on vertical axis, we have eccentricity c over b. Also, dear students, eccentricity take value from 0 up to 1, or E is greater or equal with 0 and less than 1. And when the eccentricity of an ellipse is 0, we will have a circle. But when the eccentricity approaches to 1, at that time our shape is also became closer to straight line. In here you can see that in here we have eccentricity 0. We will have like this shape, which is circle. But in here we have eccentricity 0.4. We have like this shape. For 0.6 we have like this. For 0.9 we have like this shape. For E is equal to 0.9999, we will have a shape closer to a straight line like this. So when eccentricity is equal to 0, when C is equal to 0, when we have C is equal to 0, 0 divided by every number, we will have 0. So in here we can see that when we have C equal to 0, when F and F prime are lie on each other like this. In here we have this point, which is center of this circle. This point is F and F prime. So in here the distance between F and F prime is equal to 0. So it means that C is equal to 0. 0 divided by every number is equal to 0. It means eccentricity is 0 in here. Our next topic is circle of an ellipse. Every ellipse have two circles, major circle and minor circle. Major circle, when the diameter of a circle is major axis of an ellipse, on that time we will have major circle. But when the diameter of an ellipse is minor axis of an ellipse, we will have minor circle. In this shape you can say that this circle is minor circle of this ellipse. Why? Because the diameter of this circle is minor axis of this ellipse. But this ellipse is major. This circle is major circle because the diameter of this circle is major axis of this ellipse. So every ellipse have two circles, major circle and minor circle. What are the equation of major circle and minor circle? The equation of major circle is x square plus y square is equal to a square. And the equation of minor circle is x square plus y square is equal to b square. So why in here we have a square and b square? In here you can see for major circle, radius is equal with r. In here you can see that from here up to here we have 2a. From here up to here we have 2a. It means that diameter is 2a but radius is a. So in here we can write that a square. But why in here we have x square and y square? Because the center of this circle is located on origin. When the center of a circle located or lie on origin, on that time we don't have a or b in here. So x square plus y square is equal to a square, and x square plus y square is equal to b square. These are the equations of these two circles. But when the foci of an ellipse lie on vertical axis, on that time the equation of circles are these two. For major axis, x square plus y square is equal to b square. For minor axis, x square plus y square is equal to a square. Next topic is directrices of an ellipse. As we define ellipse, that ellipse is a set of points whose distance from two fixed points have a constant sum. Also, we can define ellipse as a set of points whose distance from a fixed point and a line is a constant sum. First example, the vertices of an ellipse are, these are the vertices of an ellipse. Find the eccentricity of the ellipse and coordinate of foci. So the vertices are 3 and 0, A prime is 0 and 3, B is 0 and 2, and B prime is 2 and minus 2 and 0. So from here we know that A is equal to 3 and B is equal to 2. So eccentricity is equal to C over A. So in here we have the value of A, but we don't have the value of C. So we can find C from these two values. A square is equal to B square plus C square. So when we bring this one to the left side, we will get A square minus B square is equal to C square. A is equal to 3 square minus B is equal to 2 square is equal to C square. 9 minus 4 is equal to 5, equal to C square. When we get square root of both sides, C will equal to square root of 5. So eccentricity is equal to C over A. C is square root of 5 and A is 3. Also the coordinate of foci is F is equal with minus C and 0 and F prime is 0 and C. So C is equal to square root of 5. So F is minus 5 and 0 and F prime is 0 and square root of 5. Next example. An ellipse has focus at 6 and 0 and the length of its major axis is 20 cm. Find the eccentricity of vertices of the minor axis, equation of minor and major circles, and directrices. So let's solve this one. Coordinate of foci is 6 and 0. It means that C is equal to 6. So the question asked us, find the eccentricity. So in here we have major axis is equal to 20. A prime is equal to 20 centimeter. So A prime is equal to 2A. So from here when we divide both sides on 2, A will be equal to A prime over 2. So A is equal to A prime is 20 over 2. A will be equal to 10. And also eccentricity is equal to C over A. So in here we have C which is equal to 6 divided by A is equal to 10 which is equal to 3 over 5. This is the eccentricity of that ellipse. And also the question asked us, find the vertices of the minor axis. So the vertices of the minor axis is equal to 2B. BB prime is equal to 2B. So in here we have the values of C and A. So we can find B. A square is equal to B square plus C square. When we divide C square to this side, A square minus B minus C square will equal to B square. A square is equal to 10 square minus C square is equal to 6 square equal with B square. 10 square is equal to 100 minus 6 square is equal to 36 equal to B square. 100 minus 36 is equal to 64 which is equal to B square. When we get square root of both sides, B will be equal to 8. So in here we have that minor axis is equal to 2B. So BB prime is equal to 2 times 8 which is equal to 16. So coordinate of minor axis is B is 0 and B, and B prime is minus B and 0. So B we can write instead of this one 0 and 16, and instead of B prime minus 16 and 0. Also the question asked us, find the equation of minor and major axes. So the equation of major and minor axes are these two. X square plus y square is equal to a square. So for major axis we can write that x square plus y square is equal to a square. X square plus y square is equal to a square is equal to a is equal to 10. So you can write 10 square which is equal with x square plus y square equal to 100. And also for minor axis we have x square plus y square is equal with b square. So b is equal with 8. So you can write x square plus y square is equal with B is 8, so 64. Other question asks us find the directrices. So for the equation of directrices are x is equal with plus minus a square over c. So x is equal with plus minus a square. A is equal with 10. 10 square divided by c, 6. So x is equal with plus minus 100 over 6. So dear students, this was our today's lesson. If you have any question about today's lesson, you can comment us. See you soon inshallah. Goodbye.